call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Florida Gators, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Florida Gators offense will get first crack at it here. RPO complete to open the drive. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense set for a first down play. They'll go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of this big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but his defense forces a 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last year. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Breaks the tackle. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Back to pass, it's Burr. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Under fire. Makes the catch on the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gain.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Finds a crease at the 20. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to surge it in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Fires to the big fella. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Pulls it in. It's Lanning. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna look downfield again. Caught near the sticks. It's Bishop. On the move at the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Gators are marching down the field. Gives it on the option. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gators! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. The Rebels in the hurry up. To the air, it's Burr. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. It's complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Caught near the sticks. It's Lanning. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Gators have put themselves... straight after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, he leads it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Quick catch on 3rd down. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down.
Well, it's a nice job tackling that defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that 3rd down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
And the Gators will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bishop.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Gators will hustle to the line. Looking to throw. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man on the right. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Berg. Quickly complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. It's complete to the left. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws for the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Gators will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's reeled in. It's Johnson.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Finds a man on the left. Hitting the afterburners. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Leaves it with the running back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Burr. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. DB's right up on the receivers. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. With the catch, it's Vaughn. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Gators look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gators back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. Slithers into space. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Throws toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown Gators. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to Johnson. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Here comes the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 6 yards right after they had just gained 6. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Makes the grab. It's Lanning. Oh, he's got some space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Gators have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. Fights off a defender. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Lanning. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep, now facing a 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And his passing attack has not been great today.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.